can you cook? You got the skills, you got the look. Believe in yourself. Frytol, enriching life. Frytol, enriching life. Wanna be a star. Frytol, enriching life. Wanna own a business. Frytol, enriching life. Climb to the top. Frytol, enriching life. Frytol, enriching life.
Hello and a merry, merry, merry Christmas from all of us here at the Frytol Enriching Lives cooking competition. This show promises to be exciting, and I'm sure you do agree with me. Up for grabs, 100,000 Ghana cedis business investment for the winner. Well, today you can see we're out of the studio. We are at the La Villa Boutique Hotel right here in Osu. Before we go in to see what is up for grabs, let's just take a look at what happened last week. Stay with us.
You have the chance to choose your leaders this time.
Very nervous about being a team leader because I saw how it went down in the previous episode. I don't want to be evicted, and so therefore I'm trying my best to make my team win in this particular challenge. So we are working together as a team, bringing our ideas on the board, and then I pray that we impress the judges in every way.
The team that is exonerated from eviction is Team Green.
Oh. Welcome back. I'm sure you enjoyed all that drama, right? Oh, Evangeline, Albert, and Francis. I don't want any one of them to go out. Let's go over and see who was sliced out of that task. Stay tuned.
The contestant with a heavy heart, filled with fear, excitement and hope, await the call to meet the judges. Their bags are packed as they wonder which of them is going home today. Which of the contestants will be heading out of the Frytol Enriching Lives competition today?
So don't forget your onions, but most importantly, choosing the right oil makes all the difference. That is why I always choose Frytol.
So what's the story behind Frytol?
At Wilma, where Frytol is made, each and every worker wakes up with you in mind.
Really?
And for the millions of other homes too. There, the experts ensure every bottle of Frytol is rich with great tastes that creates memories to last their lifetime. That is why I add required amounts of Frytol to taste. Frytol is a cholesterol-free oil fortified with vitamin A.
Now I know why you cook with Frytol.
Yes, and it's the choice of cooking oil in millions of other homes.
Yes, Dad.
Enjoy great tasting meals with Frytol, a cholesterol-free cooking oil fortified with vitamin A. Frytol, love your food, love your life. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
So contestants, how are you feeling today? I'd like each of you to have an opportunity to express why do you think you shouldn't be sliced from this competition? So I'll start with you, Albert. Why do you think you should not be sliced from this competition?
Thank you very much. I believe I still have more to produce. So I believe I should be given the chance to exhibit the very best I have.
Just having more to produce. Why didn't you produce it and you waited till you are here?
Evangeline, the brave leader, tell us, why do you think that you should not be sliced from this competition?
I believe I'm learning.
You're learning?
In every episode, there is more I learn, and from what we did the last time, I've learned more. I just pray I'm given the opportunity to exhibit all that I have learned so far.
And Francis, tell us why you should not be sliced from this competition.
Thank you very much. I believe I have what it takes to win this competition. In the previous challenge. The idea that I brought up, if it was implemented, I think that the group wouldn't have been on the chopping board. So I believe I still have more talent in me that I need to showcase to the board. And when giving me the opportunity again to be in this competition, I will explore more.
Very defensive, eh? Always.
Well, this is a competition, and unfortunately, you have very strong competitors. So everyone needs an opportunity to learn, and everyone is fighting for the same challenge. And unfortunately, the road ends here for one of you. Sorry. Michelle?
Yes. Before we even say who is getting sliced of this competition, Evangeline, you are a very bold and a very strong person, and I think that quality is very good for this program and even for your life in the future. And your leadership skill, even as you took up this leadership, is a strong one, and I believe it is good. Just that it needs to be toned down a little bit. It went a bit too high. You had people in your team who were professionals, and yet they didn't get the opportunity to suggest you because they thought you were a bit autocratic. And I think the judges saw that every little bit task had to be passed by you before they pursue or continue to go. And I thought it was one of the reasons that held you back. And that is why we had an experience where somebody was dubbing letters and says that my leader says I should do it, and so he was doing it. Even though he knows it was wrong, he was doing it. We saw several little things to be passed to you for an approval. Yes, it's okay. No, it's not okay. Yes, it's okay. And then we saw also you standing there and being so relaxed in the kitchen, and yet you were cautioning your team to hurry up, and then we didn't see that attitude of being in a hurry to end up the task. So you had strong skills, you have others that you need to work on. When it comes to Francis, we all admire you for multitasking, and that is a good trait for a chef who can do several things at a time. We think it is positive. And you have to keep that out, even develop it up. When it comes to working with speed, I think you do that adequately, but I think at times you do it a bit overly. Your speed is speed without production. You're just moving around, and that was what brought you to the contamination thing. When you handled raw chicken, but if you were working in a process or procedural, your workflow was organized properly, that contamination thing wouldn't have come in. But then you were just going around the workspace, just going around and touching virtually every surface, from the fridge to the knife to everything that you did, and we were watching. And none did you feel like I should clean my hands or change the glove that I was wearing after a stage. But one thing that I want all of you to know, that when it comes to production of food, hygiene cannot be compromised. Then, Albert, you are a promising commis chef. I hope you know when we say a commis chef, it's not commis docunikena. No, commis is a learner, it's a French. Culinary, we use a lot of French terms, and so some of our terms are in French. So when we say a commis chef, we say a learner chef, and you have just come out of a degree program, and you look promising. But when in the kitchen, you don't display so much confidence. You're like, I'm not too sure of what I'm doing. For you to say that the first time you were working with lettuce, you were telling me that all the years that you were in school, you never worked with lettuce. Didn't you do commodities? Didn't you know how to handle leafy vegetables? The ones that will be cooked, the ones that will be eaten raw. You don't know anything about leafy vegetables. You don't know their structure. You don't know that leafy vegetables are just nothing but the cells holding water, and that makes them fresh and bouncy. You didn't know that. And then you said, because your leader said you should do it, you were also doing it when you knew it was wrong. In the kitchen, yes, we'll be taking authority, we'll be taking instruction, but where you know the instruction is detrimental to the food quality that the customer or your client is going to eat, you find the nicest of way. You don't go direct and confront your leader, but you find the very nice, it could be very subtly, but you let your leader know that this thing might not end up well. What about if I do this is what, or you just start and show her a bit of it to say that I'm doing this way, this is the results I'm getting and it's not good, so I need to modify. And these are some of the things, the characteristics that have culminated in getting you here. The judges, we together gave you our marks, but the public too will have to round it up for you, then we'll get an ultimate winner. And then on that note, I think If you have a prayer, this is the time you should be calling on that God to send you the angel that will change the figures through the voting of the public on my tablet. And you will stay other than that, you will be sliced off the Frytol Enriching Lives cooking competition. We wait for the public results. Thank you very much. Okay. Oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. This is getting somewhere. Okay. So that'll be the final thing. Albert, Evangeline,
Yes, sir.
Francis.
Sure.
One of you, in a split of a moment, is sliced out of this competition. But before I announce the one getting sliced, I want you to know this. There are a long continuum of competencies that you need to be a chef. The ability to cook is just but a fraction on that continuum. So don't think that because I can cook, that is enough. There's more, and that is what this competition seeks to bring up in all of you. So even as one of you is living here, don't leave this competition thinking I can cook and that is enough, but think of the tasks that we were giving, the expectations that we're giving you. That is why you could think that I've cooked well and at the end of it, it doesn't suit it. When you are giving the task, every task inherent are some variables that we expect that you meet. And it is just compared to taking a brief from a client that you're going to cater for. The clients will tell you specific things that they want. The menu is but a small fraction, and that is why we say it is the bill of fare. That is what determines all other things. If you cook well, your serving dish is not good. You cook well, your team is not communicating properly. You cook well, your clients eat and they get contaminated. You cook well and all other things do not hold up properly. What it means is that you are going to fail. And the 100,000 Ghana cedi business investment would not allow someone who takes lightly some of these things, these competencies, to be in this competition, and that is why one of you gets to be sliced. When the judges put our marks together, there was a tie between two of you, and there was one that showed like leading. But when the public votes were brought in, and I added them to, now it is a clear cut that the front has been broken. We now have the two who are staying in, and the one who gets to be sliced off this competition. To be sliced off this competition, one of you, Albert, Evangeline, and Francis, get ready. For the Frytol Enriching Lives Cooking Competition, the contestants that gets to be sliced off in this boardroom today is Evangeline. Evangeline, you are sliced off the competition. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
All right.
just want to say a very big thank you to all my fans out there. Team Albert, I'm very grateful for your votes and for saving me from the boardroom.
I want to tell him something.
That was not an easy decision for us to take. But the reality was, it came down to a question of leadership and how leadership is expressed. And unfortunately, the public seemed to have voted against Evangeline staying in the competition. This is an opportunity for you to learn and improve and not find yourself in this position again. So I hope that you've learned something about cross-contamination, about following your best instincts when it comes down to preparing food for a client, irrespective of what someone else is telling you. Those are very important characteristics.
Thank you.
Believe me, escaping eviction today is just like Daniel escaping from the lion's den. And I want to use this opportunity to say a very big thank you to everybody who have voted for me, because it was left with something small for me to go home.
They have no idea, right? There's no fun there, man. It's just blood pressure. That's all that's there.
Wow. Blood pressure, are you serious?
That's all that's there. High blood pressure.
Then let's get the ambulance. Ambulance.
They need to have like a first aid.
First aid by there. Okay.
They're waiting.
Can you want to collapse?
Might collapse. I'm sure they'll pull through.
Yeah.
Maybe they are just making us think, oh, there's eviction, and then we are all freaking out. And all three of them are
Just fuck it. Oh, that would be nice. Very interesting. I've never had doubt on these people.
Where is Eva?
They are doing it.
Hey! Albert! Where is Eva?
Hey, where is Eva?
But why we are asking you a question and you're not talking? Where is Eva? Dude! Eva! Where is Eva?
I know everybody expects me to be sad because I'm evicted, but then I'm okay, because in every competition there is a winner and there is a winner, if you understand what I mean. We are 10 and they are looking for one person, so 9 of us have to make way for the one person. It's just quite unfortunate I'm not the one. You didn't vote for me, that's why I'm here. So I consider myself a winner because I came this far. And thank you all for everything. I'm grateful for the experience. Very grateful. Thank you.
It's been a long while. See, I have some oil. I'm sure you're going to like it. Which oil have you bought? Our very own Frytol cooking oil. Now they have it in sachets too. It is a naturally cholesterol-free vegetable oil, very affordable and fortified with vitamin A. Hey, Frytol sachet, such a cutie. Not only that, it is hygienic, safe and trusted. Our very own Frytol. You better start selling Frytol sachet if you still want me as a customer. Customer pa. Very soon, you will see me live and colored with Frytol sachet. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, cry.
Cook conveniently with Frytol cooking oil sachet. Available in different sizes. Frytol cooking oil. Love your food, love your life.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
It's a season of love at the La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Christmas Eve, enjoy sumptuous grills at the Continental Restaurant. Rate 135 cedis. Don't miss our exciting Christmas Day lunch and seafood festival. Rate 250 cedis. Boxing Day with Humpty Dumpty. Savor memorable family moments as you dine and receive exciting gifts from Santa. 80 cedis. New Year's Eve, bonfire night, and breathtaking fireworks display as we welcome the year 2020. Music from the Graceland Band. Begin the year like royalty and a spectacular brunch of both local and continental dishes. Rate 200 cities. Come and let's celebrate the season of love. For reservations, contact us on 030-2215-100. La Palm Royal Beach Hotel. Uniquely golden, traditionally Ghanaian.
Welcome, contestants. For you to be here, to have come this far, means that you are doing something positive, and even the public is voting to keep you in. So congratulations for coming this far. For you to become a successful chef or to run a successful culinary business, there are competencies that we're looking for, and some of these competencies are what you have displayed and have brought you that far. But for the task today is inherent more of those qualities that we're expecting to see from you. It is not just coming to cook and cooking, but there are other things that we're looking out for in today's task.
Yeah, if I'm a team leader, I would ensure that I lead my team to success, because considering the judges' comments, they have given us a fair idea of what they want each group to perform on. Your taste, your teamwork, your hygiene concerns, the food presentation.
Now in your groups, you have Livingstone, Ganiu, Jonathan, and Salomey as one group, and we have George Frederick, we have Georgina, Albert, and Francis in the other. These are the two groups that you're going to work in today. And the task for the day is: quick meals have among their characteristics convenience to eat. They are not messy, nutrient balanced, suitably packaged and priced to meet the target customer, usually the middle class. With above knowledge, plan a meal and a snack suitable for a quick and convenience eating to be sold at a prestigious food fair in Accra. Consciously incorporate a Ghanaian signature, either in ingredient or by way of cooking. Note that the patronage from the public and your ability to sell will be part of the judging criteria, and that is your task for the day.
Contestants, 9 has now become 8. It's very important that you bring your A game as you present your goods in front of my audience, the Accra Premium audience, at today's event. It's going to be very important that you exercise excellent hygiene skills, that you prepare something that is very palatable to an upscale audience of Ghanaians and foreigners that are here that love food and drink. This is a great opportunity for you, and we hope that you bring your best to the competition and remain here and don't get sliced.
So the operative word here is your A game. A game in terms of how you communicate what you're presenting, how you communicate how you look yourself, and how delicious you make the food look, as well as taste. Very, very important. And these are the things that we'll be looking out for. So we wish you all the best. May the best group win. And remember, it's your A game we're looking for.
The A game has been stressed, and so we're expecting that your product, your salesmanship will not be horribly pathetic this time. Make sure you come and deliver to the best of your ability, and that is your ticket into continuing in this competition. I wish you well. Thank you.
We wish you well.
Sorry. Thanks for selecting me as the group leader. So right now, as chef, the agenda for the day, you all heard what he said very well. We are preparing a main meal and a snack for middle-class people.
I was thinking we should do something like either some form of wrap, so either like a fajita or maybe a burrito. The reason why I'm saying that is, with the way the things are in a burrito, if you could slice it, that already gives its own sort of appeal. It has different colors and stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't really have to worry about like aesthetic value.
Yeah.
You can just like slice in a particular way, so like the people see what's inside
yeah.
the burrito, and that like attract them.
Yeah.
I don't know about the snack though.
So the yellow team, I think these contestants are learning how this game is played. I didn't see any of the funny power plays in their team. They've identified their leader. He took the responsibility with ease. And instantly they started working together to plan a menu specifically for our audience. Let's hope that the outcome from the kitchen is as good as it sounds here at the deliberation table.
Well, if 3 votes come on, I have nothing to say. I'm cool. Great. Yeah, great. That's it.
Adding a Ghanaian ingredient to the main meal.
Exactly.
I'm looking at our style to be maybe not Ghanaian, not quite Ghanaian. And if we are able to incorporate the Ghanaian indigenous, like incorporating the contemporary, after the pickled onion, we pickle the caramelized onion, we pickle the contemporary on top before we put the other bun. Yes.
So it should have a taste.
I've seen that it is something that we have not seen before.
Yeah.
Pickled contemporary.
Yeah. It's not
so if we blend the contemporary just a bit and we season it and put it in the.
Let's not forget, we don't need it to be super juicy.
Yes.
Because we don't want it to be messy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They've chosen Livingstone as leader, and Livingstone in accepting is using a method that I think is a bit weak because he's compromising. He's trying to involve group members in the selection of activities that they will perform. But I feel that as a leader, and having worked with your friends for a period now, you should know who has the capability to do which tasks. But who knows, it might also be a nice strategy. So we watch and wait and see how it goes.
Evangeline, one of the liveliest contestants on the show, but it's unfortunate, but that just goes to show you cannot take anything for granted on this show. Well, for this week, let's just go over and see what our contestants are up to. Come with me.
So don't forget your onions, but most importantly, choosing the right oil makes all the difference. That is why I always choose Frytol.
So what's the story behind Frytol?
At Wilma, where Frytol is made, each and every worker wakes up with you in mind.
Really?
And for the millions of other homes too. There, the experts ensure every bottle of Frytol is rich with great tastes that creates memories to last their lifetime. That is why I add required amount of Frytol to taste. Frytol is a cholesterol-free oil fortified with vitamin A.
Now I know why you cook with Frytol.
Yes, and it's the choice of cooking oil in millions of other homes.
Yes, Dad.
Enjoy great tasting meals with Frytol, a cholesterol-free cooking oil fortified with vitamin A. Frytol, love your food, love your life. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
My name is Francis Dokwenyo, born in Abekan, Greater Accra region, on 28th of July, 1996. I'm 23 years old. My mom and my siblings mean a lot to me, and I love them so much. My godfather decided to help me with my education, but something terrible happened, so he wasn't able to help anymore. Friends and colleagues know me as someone who always wants to achieve his tasks, no matter whatever obstacle stand in my way, and to an extent, they are right. That's one of the main reasons why I joined this competition, because I believe this is a chance for me to get the support I need to own my own restaurant one day. I plan to create job opportunities for the youth in the hospitality industry if I do win the ultimate prize of 100,000 Ghana cedis. My name is Francis Dokwenyo, and I'm here to win this competition and be the first Frytol Enriching Lives champion, so I can make my career dream come true, and also that I can support my family and give my hard-working mother, Elinam Ej, much needed break.
No, they're washing and
Destroy the oyster, anybody?
Just show me the time.
It feels great to be a team leader because I believe my team have seen good reason, or they do have good reasons to confide in me as their leader, and then not only to lead them but then to work hand in hand in order to achieve a positive goal, which is of course winning. What do you need it for? Where are your shirt today? Who is your shirt today? That's the US ambassador.
Here we are at the Holiday Night Bazaar at the La Villa Boutique Hotel with one of our able judges, Melissa.
Yes.
What a pleasure it is to be here.
I'm so happy to have you and the contestants here today for a live challenge.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
So the Holiday Night Bazaar, how did it come about?
Well, Accra Premium produces major food events like the Accra Food Festival. And this is our holiday answer to the Accra Food Festival. So we have more gifts vendors, but then some also very good food and drinks vendors, music and lights and family. It's about celebrating the community.
It's perfect. It's perfect for the season, for the Christmas season, and all that food, all the smell.
The smell smells amazing over there. I'm looking forward to tasting what's coming from our station, from our contestants.
Exactly. So here we are with our lead judge, Chef Joe. Chef, you've taken the contestants out of the studio today.
Yes.
How is it going?
I think the experience is good. They are faring well. Even though it's a little bit of pressure, I think they are doing well. The task was that you had to cook a snack and then a meal, a packaged one, that would be convenient, not messy, for visitors of a food fair in Accra to be sampling on and be eating along.
I can see a variety of people here. We've got expats here.
Exactly.
We had people from the embassies here. So, in terms of the choice of their dishes.
Exactly, because for the choice, for instance, they were allowed to create. And once they got the tax, we made sure that they were looking at the very variables in the things. It is a packed meal, the convenience of it, it should be tasty, the pricing, and all those things. So I think they have come out with brilliant, and the novelty of something, there's aromatic rice balls. And with a dip on it, I think it's good. You need to come here. If you are not here to taste it.
I know, you need to be here or follow us for the next one.
Exactly.
I think it's excellent, Chef. So we'll wait to see how they do.
Definitely. I think they're faring well. Now they've started selling, and so what we're expecting is how are they going to communicate to their people, the body language, the facial expressions, all these things add up to making you an entrepreneur, and so we're looking at all. Thank you. Thank you.
Because they are using our local ingredients.
Thank you. They are, sure. Exactly.
It's really a challenging task.
still wouldn't know when you were observing them that Francis is the leader for the other group, for the yellow team, because everybody is working and you don't see anybody in control. And for me, that's worrying. I don't see that as a good strategy. It can lead to a fail. I'm looking forward to seeing how it will turn out.
The other white, the other close 50 with the...
Please take it off.
What's the ball?
I think my team is doing pretty well because of what we came up with. Our menu is rice chicken burger, and the burger, instead of using the burger bread, we decided to mold rice into burger patties, and then we filled it in with chicken and tasty barbecue sauce.
Livingstone and I am 27 years old. Born on the October 18th, 1992 in the Greater Accra region. I am married to Lorena, the woman of my dreams. Together we have two beautiful children. Understanding where I come from, believing I have a purpose in life and knowing where I want to be in the future is what keeps me focused. My ambition is to be able to own and run a successful catering service. I will employ mainly the unemployed youth who have a passion for catering and want to make it their main profession. I will also like to promote the new innovative ways of making our traditional Ghanaian dishes and put Ghana on the map internationally. I didn't make it through the last 3 in Kumasi, but I didn't lose hope and decided to journey to Tamale, where the final audition were being held. There I was triumphant, and here I am in the final 10. My name is Livingstone Goba, and I chose to be part of the Frytol Enriching Lives competition because I believe it's my time and I'm here to win the competition.
Hey, it's been a long while. See, I have some oil. I'm sure you're going to like it. Eh? Which Which oil have you bought? Our very own Frytol cooking oil. Now they have it in sachets too. It is a naturally cholesterol-free vegetable oil, very affordable, and fortified with vitamin A.
Hey, Frytol sachet, such a cutie.
Not only that, it is hygienic, safe, and trusted. Our very own Frytol. You better start selling Frytol sachet if you still want me as a customer.
Customer pa. Very soon, you will see me live and colored with Frytol sachet. You're not going anywhere. You're not going anywhere, cry.
Cook conveniently with Frytol cooking oil sachet. Available in different sizes. Frytol cooking oil. Love your food, love your life.
This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Welcome, team leaders. Livingstone and Francis, Team Green and Team Yellow respectively. Team Green, Livingstone, tell us what your menu was and how did it go? What was the experience like today?
All right, Chef. So with our main meal, we readied a rice, a rice burger that we named rice combi burger, that is chicken filling. And then for the sandwich, the snack, we prepared a sandwich, which is a wrap with tuna stuffed inside with the name a tuna sandwich wrap. And then, the market was a bit challenging, as it was our first time we were exposed in such community to get clients, convince them, and then to taste our live cooking food. But alongside, we were able to pick up. The heat was a bit intense, but with grace, everything went on as expected.
Chef, okay, when we got there,
what did you cook first?
Prepared beef choco taco with spicy aromatic rice ball.
With or and?
And spicy aromatic rice ball. So when we got there, we realized the people over there are mixed with foreigners. And then we also put into consideration that we are having a year of return. So we decided to come up with a recipe that will bring back memories to the people. So we decided that's how come we came about the Choco Taco. So we had a client whereby the client was like, I know Choco is a town, so she was trying to find out how the name came about, so we tried to explain. Even that one alone also helped her to actually give the person a little bit historical background of Choco. So it's not only about we selling the food, but we were also able to give a little bit of historical history to the person. And then also looking at the rice ball, Frytol also helped us very well. The rice they gave us was very delicious, and then at the end of the day, we were able to prepare our rice ball, which tastes very, very, very good. And I think our clients really like what we prepared for them. And the sales was so marvelous. Even though we're not able to get the exact target we want, but I believe that we were able to achieve.
I'm interested in the historical background you just mentioned. What historical background were you referring to?
We're talking about the history behind
and that is?
Choco used to be a small community, a fishing community, whereby the people over there normally goes into fishing, and then also they are mostly into this boxing and other stuff and things. So we just try to...
How did that reflect on the meal that you have cooked?
Yes, so in the meal, the how do you call it? The name...
Taco was beef.
Yes, it was beef. So we tried our best to, the ingredients we use, that's the cabbage. The cabbage is something local.
Cabbage grown in Choco?
It's not grown in Choco. It's not grown in Choco, but actually...
On that note, I think we'll have to wait for your entire team, because there are a few observations, there are positives, there are a few areas that you need to strengthen up for. And so, well done. first experience, and as we say, the competencies you need to hold up this award money. If any of you becomes the winner, it's not just cooking, but the ability to foresee who your clients are, cook for them, among all other competencies like the sales that you did earlier on. So you can wait in the lounge whilst your other team joins you, and then we complete these deliberations. Thank you very much.
Welcome, Chef.
Contestants, you're welcome back to the kitchen.
Thank you, Chef.
We say our demand is perishable. You were at a fair to sell food, and the customers who are coming there are not going to wait for you. I was sitting from a distance and noticed a Caucasian who came to, I think, Team Yellow, to ask for what you were for sale. That was the time when you were not even making any attempt to finish up and to sell. He left you to the next vendor, and all I could see was that he was spending his money there. I looked through to see if that demand will come back to you, but he never came back to purchase from you. So that demand perished. But what it means is that any time you have to produce any meal, conceptualize and know the task inherent and know what time it takes to do any task, and then you can deliver on time. Generally, I am so excited. The Frytol Enriching Lives is building up the competencies that you need to succeed as culinarians or culinary entrepreneurs. And on that note, I want to say congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
Notwithstanding, the final judgment is going to be based on your menu suitability, the teamwork, sales quality and prowess, your sales volume, timeliness, how ready were you to sell when customers were about, and overall, the customer appreciation. And on that note, the team that gets saved from slicing is Team Color. Yeah, you are saved.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef.
And you go on to the lobby, go have fun.
Thank you, Chef.
Congratulations. So Livingstone, select 2 out of the 3. Salomey, Ganiu, Jonathan, select 2 of your weakest link who will join you in the boardroom for one to be sliced off the competition.
All right, Chef. Before then, I would like to congratulate my team and I for a good work done. I believe we really joined hands. We really worked super hard, and then I believe in us, like I always say. But notwithstanding, it's currently we have no choice but then to go down this way. So I'll go in for Salomey one, and then Ganiu.
For what reasons? Why would you choose the 2 and not Jonathan?
Yes. I want to believe if we had concentrated more on the rice burger, that was as we planned and as we expected it to work, we wouldn't have been in this situation. As
Salomey took the responsibility for that, so what is him being your weakest link? Yeah.
Alongside, I believe Ganiu was by the fire with Salomey alongside, and I kept prompting him to make his eyes be on Salomey alongside, keep eye on her, and then let's make sure.
Yes. Salomey, do you agree to that, or you want to defend?
Chef, I don't agree with that. Ganiu had to take care of the chicken.
I'm talking about you being his weakest link.
I agreed.
You agree? Yes. Ganiu, do you agree to you being his weakest link?
Yes, please.
Okay, then I think that is a fair deal. We accept that. So you'll be meeting us in the boardroom and the final decision will be made. Thank you very much, gentlemen and lady, for coming. Congratulations.
Thank you, Chef. Charlie, you disappointed me. I'm just here because I didn't watch over Salomey.
You watching over me, oh. Maybe because when he was being all bossy doing his thing, he had something to do, he asked you to do it and you told him no. So he would target you. If
even the ingredients too. How possible could you even think, say, a kitchen automatically has all the herbs? Do you go to other people's houses? And the others is also a herb.
So you're not going to say anything, you
just sit there and watch us, making us look like, and even the sauce self, there's something in the container. The container self is not yours. Jonathan hid the container. You open it and smelt it. It didn't smell good to you. You don't know what those things smelled like. And you decide to throw it away and do your own thing.
That smelly thing, I threw it off because it was smelling. Look,
it was,
guys,
you know what? You don't take this. Okay, fine. Did you consult me? No.
Did you ask anybody?
You didn't consult Jonathan. But we are a team.
Wait, listen.
I was trying to save the mustard.
I took that from the table on the floor there. I smelled it. I needed a container to put my cocktail sauce in. I smelled that and I thought it was so bad. So I thought it was a leftover something that was in that container. I didn't see anyone make that sauce. So I threw it off and then kept in the cocktail sauce, which we generally were going to use.
So it smelled bad.
It smelled seriously bad.
Thank you.
Do you know what ended up here?
I'm very disrespectful.
Do you know what brought us here?
Bring it out because I disrespected you. I was supposed to lie on the floor and lick your feet.
Look at what you are there talking about. You don't listen. That's your problem.
I don't listen.
You were doing something wrong. You were molding that rice. I came to you personally, leaving my door to tell you that let it go, Tina. Immediately I approach you, you give me that front face. You're angry. I told you don't get angry in front of camera. What was the meaning of all that? Ganiu, you were standing by.
No. Don't talk about me. Just let it go. You have made your decision. I'm here.
Everyone,
so let it go.
We are all here.
Welcome back, viewers. This is the Frytol Enriching Lives cooking competition, the biggest cooking reality TV show to ever hit your screen. Did you see what we just encountered? Well, this show promises 100,000 Ghana cedis business investment for that winner. Did you see just what happened between Salomey and Livingstone? Did you hear the quarrel? Livingstone, this is the second time he's been up for eviction. Ganiu there looked like he was ready for a fight. Well, as you well know, who goes out of the competition is not just up to our judges. You, our viewers, have as much power to keep the contestant in, which is why we encourage you to vote. Vote for them. Vote to keep your favorite contestant in this competition. Well, in the studio with us today is one contestant who can say was one of the strongest, if not the strongest. She's here in the studio with us today. Unfortunately, events didn't go her way, and she was the first ever to be evicted out of the Frytol Enriching Lives cooking competition. Let's just take some highlights of Rafiatu in the show. Welcome back, viewers. Rafiatu, yes. Lovely to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you for coming onto the show.
Thank you very much.
So, Frytol Enriching Lives, tell us about your experience. What was it like for you?
Well, I didn't have a lot of experience in the competition, but then the little I had was amazing. It was amazing, yes. From the judges, we got to learn a lot more about your safety, about management skills and managing time. Yeah, so the short while that I was in, I had a lot of experience.
Well, you were tipped to be one of the strongest, if not the strongest. So, in terms of your team members, how do you think they did, in support of you, for that last task? What do you think happened?
Okay, so I think I took a lot of responsibility. I didn't decide to be the captain in the first place, but then I had to take that responsibility. And my team members did not help me as much as I wish they would. Because we had a lot of planning. before we actually had the competition, the challenge. So we all knew what we were going to do, but then at the end of the day, everybody swayed from their duties. So I had to be in the hot pot.
Yes, I mean, we looked at all that you can do in terms of your skill, and you are clearly very skilled. I think that once you box that up with managing people effectively, you'll be brilliant at whatever you do, because when it comes to the products that you produce, you're really excellent.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Pleasure. In terms of the contestants that are left, who would you tip to win? Who, in your view, do you think has it to win?
Right now, it's very tricky. It's very, because I believed so much that I was going to win, and I'm out, so I can't really tell whom, because they're all really, like, they all have some hidden skills, so it's really hard to tell who will win. I wish all of them the best. Yes.
Thank you, thank you. So what are your immediate plans?
Right now, I'm looking for a job.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm doing my own thing. Okay, so I'm taking orders now. I make small chops. I make frozen foods like spring rolls and samosas. So that's what I'm doing currently.
Okay, how is it going?
It's thanks to the show, it's going quite well. Yes.
Are you getting orders like every week?
It's coming in a bit by bit. Yes.
Wow, I know, as I said, your products are excellent.
Thank you.
And, you know, this is a Frytol Enriching live cooking competition. Frytol does not want anybody who takes part in this competition to go with nothing. So Frytol has donated an amount of 4,000 Ghana cedis. They're saying for the time you took off to come and be on this competition, you know, for all your efforts, they think you deserve an award like this to help you.
I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. And thank you very much for coming to the studio today.
It's a pleasure.
Well, Frytol Enriching Lives, the biggest cooking reality TV show. We kept telling you all the drama, all the new ways of serving our Ghanaian dishes. I mean, we're all learning something new every day. And most importantly, we're enriching lives. We're enriching the lives of every one of the contestants that comes onto this show. Up for eviction are Salomey, Livingstone once again, and Ganiu. Make sure that you are voting to keep your favorite contestant in the competition. The details for voting are showing on the screen right now. Well, until we meet again next time, it's bye-bye for now.
Can you cook? You got the skills, you got the look. Believe in yourself. Frytol Enriching life. Frytol Enriching life. Wanna be a star. Frytol Enriching life. Wanna own a business. Frytol Enriching life. Climb to the top. Frytol Enriching life. Frytol Enriching life. Frytol Enriching life. Wanna be a star.